So next I'd like to introduce two people on the extended team. And as part of the new extended role, it's really been my pleasure to really work with two guys that I am just humbled by every day in terms of just how bright they are and the great ideas they come up with and the things that they are able to do. So we thought what we would do is we would quickly show off a couple of these great concept applications that they have put together. And with that, I'd like to introduce Omar Paul and Wendell Keuneman.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Hello, everyone. I'm Omar, and we've got two widgets and two applications to run through, so let's get started with a phone call. Wendell?
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Wendell Keuneman, and I'm just going to show you a couple applications that we built. But first of all, to kick off the demo, I'm going to ask Tom. Tom's in the back. He's going to leave me a voice message. So, Tom, could you call 240-364-9069? So, okay. So Tom's going to dial in and leave me a voice message. Now, whilst he's doing that, I'll just talk about the two web applications we built. So on your left, you'll see the extended call history, and on your right, you'll see the extended voicemail. Now, there's two standard web applications, but what we did was we wrapped it in the Google Gadget specification, and what that enabled us to do is embed it into the iGoogle portal that you might all be familiar with. Now, iGoogle is the front page for a lot of things, just like Yahoo front page and MSN. So what it allows us to do is you can embed the gadget amongst all these other cool gadgets that you can just add to your front page for free. So date and time, the weather, Google News, and we have our two gadgets there as well. So it took about 1 to 2 weeks to write each of these gadgets. So what that really shows is how powerful Extended is and how easy it is to write the APIs. I swear I'm not a developer by nature, but that really shows how quickly you can put something together. So Tom, thumbs up? Yeah, okay. So Tom's left that voicemail, so I'm just going to quickly check that voicemail now. It's going to access the VM, okay, and there it is. So what we can see there is it's from unavailable, but sometimes you can get the calling name, the number that it called from. I can click to dial. The time that it came in, I can play it, I can delete it, and it's meshed up with the GotVoice ASR engine, or the audio speech rec engine. So we've handed that over to that web service to actually transcribe that message and send it back. So as you can see there, or maybe you can't read, but transcription pending, please check back again, and you can see the duration of 9 seconds. So whilst that's transcribing, I'm just going to hand it back to Omar. He's going to show you some other cool applications.
Thanks, Wendell. So what I'm going to talk about first is an application that our CEO mentioned yesterday, the iPhone Dialer. This is a simple native iPhone application using the Extended Services Interface and BroadWorks Anywhere. You see the dialer on the iPhone. We click it, brings up a dial pad, and let's call, let's say Mike. Let's call Mike. 240-364-5217. And I hit dial, and that's all I've done. That's all the application does. At this point, BroadWorks Anywhere is going to kick in. My mobile phone gets a call back, and I answer. And at this point, BroadWorks is placing the call to Mike. And Mike is trying to put it on speaker for you. Oops.
Omar.
Oops, sorry. I guess we don't have PSTN connectivity.
Why don't you call
No, I'll call from here.
9068?
Oh. There you go.
You're going to try again?
Of course. Why not? It's worth it, right? Anyway.
Wait, if you got it there, can I answer?
So the nice thing about this, while he's waiting for the ring back,
A little tribute.
to the Red Sox.
And there's the call.
So the nice thing about this is it's one single extended services interface command. That's it. That's all the app is doing, and it's BroadWorks Anywhere on the back end. And it took about 5 days to do. One of our really intelligent human beings did this one, Jamie. So it just goes to show how easily you can extend BroadWorks Anywhere, stuff in the platform, to mobile applications, quick hit stuff. So with that, I'll go to another application, which we built in the last 2 weeks. This serves a completely different market. It seems that there's a need amongst our service providers to be able to really quickly turn up service in BroadWorks-powered networks. So add lines really quickly, small enterprise, things like that. So what we did is, you can see, it's a simple page. It's served up by a web application running on the XSP. And this web app is going to let me add in some data. And I saved in some data from earlier. And there you go. Acme, a domain, a phone number range, some user IDs, some feature sets, and some phone numbers. And if I hit create, at this point, bam. We've created an enterprise, users, groups, assigned services, assigned features. It's reading off of an XML file. If I have device management in there, assigns the users on the device type. You use a device management solution, one plugin, phone access, you're done. So the value of this is that you'll really, really quickly be able to turn up voice service, add it online, small business enterprises. So that was another thing that we built up. I'm done. Wendell.
Okay. All right, so what I didn't show you earlier was the call history. And also I should have mentioned as well is that you've got the call history there, and we can refresh this, and we can see the call history. So we can see the BroadWorks Anywhere call that Omar just made. But the cool thing that I said about writing to the Google gadget specification is not only can I put it on my iGoogle page, I can see it on my Google desktop. So,
hit F11.
Right. Yep. So there it is on my Google desktop. So I've got the call history. I can actually add the voicemail one there or any other gadget, so you can see it alongside some of my calendar and time and date and stuff. Disappear that. And I can show it to you on my iPhone. So the cool thing is that we've written it once, but it's somewhat device agnostic. We can actually see it in multiple places. Now, the other thing that I didn't show you is the transcription. So let's just go check back with the transcription that we did. And all right, so now I can play the message. Oops, sorry.
Hey, Wendell, this is Tom, leaving you a voice message. Thanks for including me in your demo. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, and as you can see, the transcription, if you can read it, is just like the voice message that Tom left. Thanks, Tom. Okay, and I think that really goes to show the spirit of Web 2.0. We've actually blended multiple web services and voice to create a mashup with Extended. So I think that brings us to the end of our demo.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.